Sheikh, if I want to make dawah in the future, inshallah, and a kafir comes to me and asks me about the verse number 123 from Surah Al-Tawbah, and what should I explain to him? Because I assume that the disbeliever, what is meant in this ayah, are meant to be the Byzantine, where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahabas radiallahu anhum should fight them in Tabuk.
Read the verse.
Wait a minute.
Yes, go ahead.
All believers fight the disbelievers around you and let them find firmness in you, and know that Allah Azza wa Jal is with those mindful of Him.
Okay, where do you see the problem, Sidi? Where do you think it is problematic? Whenever you're given dawah,
I want to know how it explains. So I want to explain what is meant to be this ayah.
Well, it is number one, ayah number 123, not 122. يا أيها الذين آمنوا قاتلوا الذين يلونكم من الكفار وليجدوا فيكم غلظة واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين. So, Surah Al-Tawbah is chapter number 9, and in Surah Al-Tawbah, Allah the Almighty has addressed a lot of things, the respect of how to deal with the non-believers, how to deal with the munafiqeen, the hypocrites, and how to deal with the Muslims who stayed behind on the battle of Tabuk. And He has commanded the believers, whenever there is a call for jihad, which is to fight along with Muslims against the non-believers on the battlefield in a legitimate war, to rush to answer the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is nowadays in every country. They have their military service and they have their draft, and sometimes it is obligatory. Most of the countries, the military services is obligatory. And when you're trained to fight, to kill, because in the condition of war, you fight to preserve lives, your life and the lives of those whom you're protecting, your people, your country. Non-Muslims do the same. وَلَيَجِدُ فِيكُمْ غِلْظَةً, and they should realize that you're not easygoing people. You're harsh, you're powerful. And this is the attitude of the believers whenever they deal with the enemies versus when they deal with each other. As Allah the Almighty says, فسوف يأتي الله بقوم يحبهم ويحبونه أذلة على المؤمنين أعزة على الكافرين. The attitude of the believers whom Allah is pleased with, when they deal with the believers, they're very humble and they show humility. And when they deal with the disbelievers in a state of war, they are very stern, powerful. No one, no army, no ideology when it comes to war would say that you should take it easy on the enemies, because if you take it easy on the enemies on the battlefield, you will be taken out, you will be killed. Then Islam teaches afterward, in case of demanding peace, resort for peace, make a peace truce. Islam teaches the kind treatment of the prisoners of war afterward. Islam teaches on the battlefield that you should not target nor hurt any civilians or places of worship or worshippers or religious leaders. Islam teaches if somebody is injured among the enemies on the battlefield, that you should not finish their lives because they're injured, they're powerless. So this is a major difference between Muslims and non-Muslims at the time of war. Trust me, Sidi, there is nothing in the entire Quran, nor in the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ that a Muslim should be ashamed or afraid of discussing it in public.